Everyone knows the first rule of time travel. Change one little thing and you change the future. But aren't we all time travelers? Every decision we make today changes tomorrow's story. Your choices have the power to alter the timeline. That's why we created Avrio, to redefine the sustainable shoe by combining beauty and comfort with measurable positive impacts, enabling you to directly impact the world around you.
I know that right now, scientists are realizing the impact of climate change. It's actually going to have a very dramatic impact on the way that we live. Everything we make is from oil, and there's only so much oil. In the last 150 years, we basically tapped the earth of all of its resources, and at some point we run out, and we have to come up with materials, whether that's shoes or tires or cars, that are grown from either sugars or sunlight. I'm hopeful because I think that we're going to be forced to make changes very soon. And I think the changes are going on actually right now more than they ever have.
So how do we create a new business model, a new industry, a new economic model that can actually reverse this damaging impacts that we have on our planet? We need to work on technologies that allow us to create a circular business model to where when we manufacture products, they are used, but then they can be reconverted into new products again.
It's just the realization against this traditional linear model in favor of a more circular model. So the traditional linear model in the fashion industry, you purchase an item, you use it for a period of time, and then you discard it. And what consumers are becoming more and more aware of is just the amount of waste that is resulting out of that very linear mindset.
Almost no one isn't aware of sustainability issues or ethical issues in the manufacture of garments and footwear. A lot of people are really motivated to make a change. The future is going to be circular, because actually I think what everybody wants is global impact.
We designed our shoe to showcase materials innovations from passionate designers and scientists across the industry. Innovators like these inspired us to make products that help alter the timeline, to create a better reality.
I think that now more than ever, the world is listening, and we have the responsibility to make ourselves heard. If we're able to redesign the materials that we are implementing, we have the opportunity to create regenerative cycles and systems that can allow us to actually live symbiotically on the planet rather than continuously taking.
My ideal future of the fashion industry is that materials are made using nature and then go back into nature safely. And not only just go back into nature safely, but potentially even act as a nutrient source for nature and just have this truly circular economy.
At the center of all of this, of course, is great design. The two can coexist. It is possible to have great fashion and also feel good about the products and the brands that you wear.
Well, I firmly believe that every consumer is an influencer. And the best way that they can, show that influence is through their wallets. So every dollar we spend is a choice. And it's a choice between the same old or I choose a different route. I choose to support people who are trying to change the world.
People are looking for hope, and I think people are desperate for solutions. The more people that see the positive benefits of a new product or a new technology and adopt it early on are actually accelerating the ability for that technology to be successful, and more people will adopt it, more people will buy it, and more people will promote it and talk about it, and then raise awareness about the issues that it solves. That's going to influence others to do the same, and that turns into a movement.
And there's an access point through footwear where we can educate an entire world on all of these different problems with the environment. And I think that's dope.
Our innovative shoe materials help clean and regenerate the environment during construction, provide premium comfort and support during use. And we're actively developing a circular system. So when it's time to retire your Avrios, send them back and we'll grind them up to use in more Avrios, making our sneaker one of the most circular shoes on the planet. At Avrio, We believe tomorrow is what we make it, so let's make it beautiful. Avrio, make tomorrow beautiful.